Good morning, Honorable Director Sir, faculty members, and my batchmates. Hi, this is Saloni in front of you. First of all, I would like to pay thanks to Sir that he gave me an opportunity to stand on the podium and express my views in front of you. Today, I am very happy to be sharing with you something about my topic, which is Charles Robert Darwin, a revolutionary man. Charles Robert Darwin was born on Shrewsbury, England on 12 February 1809. He is an English naturalist, geologist and biologist, was best known for his contribution to the science of evolution. Of course, he is the father of theory of evolution. His father's name was Robert Darwin and was a doctor and financier by profession. His mother name was Susanna Darwin and she was physician. He attained his basic education from Anglican Shrewsbury School before attending his University of Edinburgh Medical School. He presented his very first discovery at 27 March 1827 at Plinian, where he argued that the plague spore found on oyster shell were actually the egg of scat leech. He laid his interest in medical field. Later, father enrolled him at the Crystal College to attend a B.A. degree. He despised mainstream education and showed a profound interest in botany. He graduated with distinction in 1831. In 1831, Darwin was set sail on HMS Beagle, a naval survey ship, which included South America, Australia, and southern tip of Africa. Darwin was there to collect a plant and animal specimen from the countries and islands where the ship visited. The voyage took 5 years. For Darwin, the most important part of the journey was time spent in the Galapagos Island, which is in South America near Ecuador. Thus, islands are home to different kinds of plant and animal species that cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Darwin noticed that each of different islands were home to different kinds of tortoise. When Beagle returned to the England, Darwin began to study the plants and animals. He had collected more details and read the difference between the finches found in the Galapagos Island followed a similar pattern that he had observed in the tortoise. Birds found in different kinds of islands had different type of beaks. When Darwin started to study other plants and animal species, he began to piece them together. His theory of natural selection, which explained, despite having enormous potential of fertility, the population of an organism always remained within a limit. It is due to the struggle between the member of same species and the member of different species for food and space. Those individuals who most suited to the environment survive and evolve gradually, and struggle eliminates the unfit individual. What is the theory? Survival of the fittest. It is not the most strongest one of the species, nor the most intelligent one of the species. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. And yes, adaptability is to key up of our own development and survival. Darwin didn't publish his findings straight away because he knew that it would be controversial. He explains his evolutionary principle in his book, The Origin of Species in 1859. It was a massive talking point because it challenged the story found in Bible, creation story. But today, Darwin's theory of natural selection has been accepted as a scientific fact. He didn't invent anything, but the discovery he gave to us, which is very helpful to us and which opens a new door for science of evolution for us to enhance our knowledge. He died in 19th April in 1882 in Down Kent Down House in England due to heart failure. Here I end my topic by saying the words said by Darwin that a man who dares to waste a 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Thank you so much.